Hello, everybody. It is Friday night, and it's been a hell of a Friday. It's been a hell of a last 3 or 4, actually, the last month for me, it's been crazy. So we're here tonight. It's a good night, exciting night. We're going to be opening up X-Men 97. Oh, there we go. We had some feedback. It's fixed. What would be a night with us without some kind of technical problem? You guys wouldn't know what to do. But anyway, we have probably the best equipment than anybody. We have more problems than everybody. So anyway, we're doing X97 tonight. We're going to talk X97 tonight. I'm having my pre-release X97 also this Sunday. If you guys are anywhere in the vicinity, you should come on down. It is our pre-release is $36. We have mulligans because we have plenty of product. So you can mulligan up to 2 times. Mulligans are only $32. Our fee covers a Winamap with the latest map that just came out in the Winamap set, and we also are giving away 2 retail chase boosters, one to first place and one on a random raffle for everybody that didn't win. So you have 2 opportunities to get a retail chase booster. One is the raffle, one is by winning and winning out. So anyway, we have a good pre-release plan. I don't really expect. I'm expecting a medium crowd. I hope I'm wrong. I'm hoping that everybody in the country drives over here. But our regular crowd, I've got probably. Let's see. You're not going to be able to make it. I don't think Joaquin can make it, and the 3 guys from Birmingham. So I'm minus 5 people that would normally be here, and that's it. And there are regulars, and it's all one's a function, the other one is work related, and I don't know what yours is, but we'll have whatever we have. I'm hoping to have at least 8 people. I think we would have been in the teens. I've had bigger pre-releases. I never know who's coming from Tennessee. I know somebody's messaging me, so I think Nick is coming down. I never know when some people from Birmingham and stuff come. Mississippi shows up sometime. I don't know. And then I've got the other 3 guys from Tennessee that just randomly show up for stuff. So don't know who's going to be here, but we will be here. I will be here, and we'll be playing, having fun.
The new guys might come.
Yeah.
They seem to have liked it. I don't remember his name, but the guy from Wednesday.
Chris.
Yeah, the guy from Wednesday seemed like he liked it.
Yeah.
He might be there.
I forget. Did you tell him about the pre-release?
No, I didn't. I honestly didn't talk to him almost at all because we were on.
Oh, yeah.
I was on the other table the whole time, so I just wasn't really. I was trying to pay attention to my own game.
He's I think he did all right for the first time ever playing. I mean, he seemed to grasp it pretty good, and he bought some stuff, and I know he's into it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to spend some more one-on-one time with him to find out what got him into the game. What did he read it? Did he see it? I always want to know those questions.
Yeah.
Most of the time, I think
he seemed like he was into the characters more than anything. So I think he probably just found it based on characters and stuff, like reading comics, movies, whatever, and then noticed there was a game, so he wanted to try it.
Well, that's kind of what happened with me. Is I think most people, I would think that most people get into this game by seeing somebody telling them about the game, or you go into a hobby store and you see people playing. Yeah. I mean, like the 3 of the people that we've got in our regular community now, they were working where we had the Rock Cup.
Yeah.
So they saw it and just got hooked.
Yeah. So I talked to them the first day for like 20 minutes and explained to them how the game was. One of them already played chess a lot, so I was like, "Do either one of you guys play chess?" And then one of them was like, "Yeah, I play chess all the time." I was like, "All right, well, this is how you could see it as chess or whatever." And he seemed to, and he's the one that still plays the.
This is HeroClix is far more than chess ever thought about being.
Yeah.
I mean, chess seems kind of simple.
Chess with a lot of abilities and like every character has an infinite amount of moves that you can make, pretty much. I mean.
I mean, you don't know what you're playing against until you're playing against it. So it's It's like if you're playing
Map changes.
if you're playing chess and all of a sudden there's two queens instead of one queen, or there's there's a queen prime that gets to make two moves instead of one.
Yeah.
That kind of thing. But anyway, other people like me, like what I did, I knew nothing about the game. I wasn't even at that time. I didn't even really go to a hobby store or a game store. Never had been to one. I knew there was comic book stores, but I had no idea that comic book store they had gameplay there. Because I just wasn't where I hung out or did anything. And I read comic books as a kid my whole life. I loved comic books, and so I walked by and I saw a starter set with a little mini Wolverine popping out of the window, and that drew me. Yeah. And I was just like, wow, how in the hell do they make it look? And it was comparatively, what now to then, there's no.
Yeah, the paint jobs from way back are absolutely awful. I actually have one of the really old Wolverines that we just found at my parents' house like a week ago, and it's like its head is all deformed, and it's one eyeball's like up here and it's one eyeball's like down here, and I was like, man, whoever painted this, like they were painting with their feet or something. Like,
is anybody on our chat?
Yeah, there's people watching, but nobody's posted any.
All right, so anyway, when
I checked it, I know that we're coming through. So.
But at that time, which is like a long time ago, it just amazed me that at that time, because I never seen anything like that, and that's what hooked me and drew to it. Then read it, and I'm like, oh, it's a game. It sounds kind of interesting. And anyway, we took it home and started playing it, and just grew from there. But I don't think that. I mean, certainly there's a percentage of people that just go in the game store and see the product and walk over there to it and want to know about it. But I mean, those kind of people are usually going to be comic book people that get drawn to the game when they see it in the store.
Yeah.
And outside of that, it's going to be seeing the game. I don't think you're going to. I don't know. You might stumble across it. I mean, I'm sure there's been a small percentage of people that have stumbled across it on the internet or whatever and wanted to know what it was. But anyway, it's something. It's totally changed. To me, it's almost a whole nother game than what I started with.
Oh yeah, it's way different.
Yes,
I mean, with the amount of times the abilities have changed and stuff, even just from like when I originally really started playing back 2017 or probably early 2017. I played for about a year or whatever. The first set that had came out was I think we played. Did
That's Avengers Defender?
It was after. It was Infinity or it was X-Men. The House.
You were playing at the store, right?
House. Yeah.
Well, I remember telling everybody, and I don't know if you were playing then.
When Bobby played and.
But there were super boosters coming out, and I was like, "This is going to be a great set." And I don't remember if that was
Infinity was the ones with the
Avengers
a lot
Infinity.
of really big stuff. Yeah.
But were you there when? I think the set. Were you not there when? The Thor set.
No, it was well.
What was that set called? Mjolnir. What's
I
it?
don't remember.
Oh my God.
So Mjolnir had came out I think it was right before I started playing or something like that, because it was really big.
Why can't I remember that set? Set's name. That's driving me nuts.
It's not Avenger Defender War.
No. It's
Thor something.
They had Carnage. It had the big stuff in it, Carnage and Surtur and stuff.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, that stuff had
the
been
mighty
out.
The
Mighty Thor.
The Mighty Thor.
Yeah. TMT.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway,
that was already out for a minute by the time that I had.
Well, this is the second time that they went Asgardian. The other time was Hammer of Thor. So those are the two sets that they've. Well, I guess you got War Realms is kind of focused on Asgardian too, but a little differently. Yeah. Then you also got Fear Itself. I guess there's 4 sets that are themed or focused on that. I like those sets. I liked every one of them because I like the mix of mythology, and again, Thor was my favorite comic book growing up as a kid. because I like the mythology part of it. But anyway, we have some good stuff up tonight. As you guys see, there's a rock map. We have retail chase booster. We have all the boosters brand new. We're going to crack. Nate and I have not even looked at everything. At least I'm speaking for us.
I've read a decent amount of the stuff. There might, like, I don't think I've read all of Madeline prior.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to, if you guys that are out there and if you participate in our chat, if you have somebody you want us to talk about, or somebody that you're like, hey, this is good, or this sucks, or whatever, out of the set, type it out. And we'll pull it up and we'll look at it and we'll discuss it. Outside of that, we're just randomly going to pick some stuff.
Yeah. I think something that we could just start going over super rares, I guess.
Yeah, that's fine.
So actually, I'll start on him because he's a prime, and I actually got to play with him this week.
Did you pull him?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he did really well. I mean, it's a BR, but he did really well. You can see why for a BR, but. Yeah, Prime Bishop, rare. He's 70 points. He's got PD and X-Men team abilities. He's X-Force, X-Men, Detective, Future, and Police keywords. He's got a trait, Energy Shield Deflection. When Bishop or an adjacent friendly character is missed by a range attack after resolutions, heal Bishop one click. Then Bishop reduces damage from range attacks to 0.
Wait a minute.
Protected pulse wave.
Wait a minute. When he's... Well, how could he... Who would attack him with range? Anyway, if he...
I don't... Well, so I think it's more or less just for if they're attacking somebody adjacent to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's cool.
But then if they're attacking with a ranged pulse wave and he happens to be in the range... I had multiple people attack me even after that had happened, because they were using EE. And so when they target him, it targets next to him. But yeah, so he never took damage the entire game, obviously, because he just ran away from everybody with his 6 range.
Well, on the EE miss, he would heal too.
And then, yeah, he never even took damage. He didn't have to worry about it. And then, yeah, he's got a attack special power from 1 to 4. It's energy explosion, penetrating psychic blast, knockback, but only for range attacks. He's only making range attacks, so more than likely. So he's pretty much got knockback. He's got a damage special power from click 1 to 2, outwit and probability control. He's got 6 range. His top dial's 8 movement with running shot, 12 attack with that special power, 18 defense with willpower, and 4 damage with that special power. So, I mean, you can see why he's good in the BR. He just runs around and just nukes stuff, and they can't do anything back to him because he's just doesn't take damage.
He's very fragile in a constructed.
Oh yeah, I don't think
because you just go up and smack him. You don't worry about range, and he has no reducers. Now, if you can find a way, if there's something you can put on him, like say destroy armor.
Destroy armor would make him really good.
Yeah, because then he gets to 20 and he's got invulnerability. He would be pretty good with that.
Yeah, but talking about him, really, I would just watch out for him in sealeds. You're gonna have to come up with a way to beat him. I mean, there's stuff in this set that's close range. I mean, you're just gonna have to base him. He's so good at killing stuff from this set. Because, most of the stuff from this set doesn't have reducers, and the stuff that doesn't have invincible. So he's just shooting through it. The knockback is going to also hurt a lot of stuff in this set because they just don't have... Some of the stuff just doesn't have reducers, so he's just doing a lot of damage to stuff. 6 range outranges a lot of the stuff in the set. PD, honestly, is kind of ridiculous for the team that I had because I had... normal Cyclops, then I had 2 of the Jean Greys that produced those Cyclops. So I had all this stuff that's shooting at you for a lot of damage. So the PD really helped.
My craziest match that I had the other night, this could have happened. I'm pretty sure I chose Cyclops first, had my first pack. And there was a Magneto that I chose Cyclops over. And I don't remember why I chose, there was something. But anyway, I almost had 3 Magnetos as my team. If I would have chose that one, I would have had 3 Magnetos because I had 2 on my team. I could have had 3, and the Magnetos aren't bad, especially in a.
I can't believe that I got the team that I got in the second game. I mean, like I said, I had Bishop, and then I had 2 of the common Jean Greys that somehow got passed to me. So then I have 2 TKers.
Oh, that's crazy.
And they both have prob, and Bishop has prob, and no one else on the table had prob. So I just
He was passing to you, wasn't he?
Yeah.
What was he keeping?
That game he had common Magneto. He had uncommon Magneto. He had a friend of humanity, and then he had.
Sounds like he should
What
have
else
kept
did he
the
have? He had one of
Jean
the dinos. He had like the blue dinosaur, and then something else.
Oh yeah, I remember seeing the blue dinosaur out there.
Don't remember what else he had. He had something else.
That was your second game that you had all that.
Yeah, that was the second game. Yep. So that game was kind of, I don't know. As after like the first turn that I just nuked his Magneto in one turn, got it down to its last click. I think he realized that it was it's going to be a bad game.
He didn't have a good first game either.
Yeah. So that was Prime Bishop. I don't think that we've talked about Super Rare Cyclops, have we? I played against this in that Battle Royal, and I'm really not very impressed with it. They do this a lot with Cyclops, where he's like just not amazing. I mean, looking at his dial, I hate when I see this. His attack, he has no attack abilities down his 8-click dial. Like, why?
They usually Cyclops are offensive powerhouses.
Yeah.
And just very susceptible to just dying very fast.
Right. This one is really not an offensive powerhouse. I mean, he just dies. Like he has toughness and willpower on his defense for the first 3 clicks, and then just willpower. He does have a really cool ability where he can power once per game. If a friendly character with the X-Men keyword is in your KO area, you may place any number of friendly characters with the X-Men keyword adjacent to him, then Cyclops can make a range attack. The cool thing about that is that adjacent friendly characters with the X-Men keyword can use enhancement. So if you have this X-Men theme team, he's already doing 4. Anytime he's near anybody on your team, he's able to do this massive amount of damage.
7.
The problem is,
7 clicks.
Can he hit with it? Because he has an 11 attack, which isn't like awful, but like it could be a 10. But like he's only got he goes to a 10 at one point.
Well, let's just say you hit with it. The other problem is he doesn't, like you said, there's no psychic blast.
Yeah, there's no psychic blast.
There's no precision strike. There's no anything there. So I mean,
it's just a really lukewarm Cyclops in my opinion. Like I honestly like the common one better than him, only because it has that weird like pull.
Well, also we'll take a look at the chase because I played against and won the chase, and I wasn't overly impressed with the chase.
I think it's the worst chase in the set. So this Cyclops, I like this ability a lot. I actually used this, and it worked very, very well. So this is a common Cyclops, who I actually think is way better than the super rare. He's 50 points, so he's 25 points cheaper, still shoots through or destroys blocking. He's got pretty much the same dial. I mean, he's losing 2 clicks, but like he's really not losing a whole lot. He loses toughness a little bit.
How many points was the other one?
At 1.75.
Yeah, so.
And then like this Cyclops has knockback on his first 4 clicks. This one has this cool ability that I think could be used in Pulp for some things. It could be used defensively. It could be used offensively. I used it offensively in that second game. At the beginning of your second turn, you may place Cyclops up to 4 squares away from your starting area. So that's already cool. If he runs down the entire
I got a question
map,
about this. So go ahead and say what you want to say, because I have a question about this. I was reading this the other day quickly. All right, so when he, on his second turn, he's able to come out and he's able to place the other ones, and they get action tokens.
Yeah.
But he still placed them, so they still should be able to do something.
They can still do something.
They would just get the second action token.
Yes. So, and that's how I used him. So, like, I had him get placed out, and then I brought everybody to him, and then I attacked with all of them because they weren't otherwise going to be within range. But it's hard to be like, okay, well, Cyclops is about to pop 7 people near me and do all this stuff. So I popped him in a battle royal out to 4, and then popped a bunch of people next to him because my whole team's X-Men. We're playing X-Men 97.
Yeah, I think that's really good. I think that people's going to try it.
Yeah.
Here's the downside to that. Okay, the positive side is you get it's an alpha strike. You can get everybody out there. And
the action
play.
token sucks. The action token is really hindering.
The action token sucks for 2 reasons. One, if you miss,
yeah, you're doubled. And you're kind of screwed. So I think defensively this is better because like think about like TKing him up, run up, shoot, and then potentially your second turn or something. You know, you pop him back or something. I don't know.
You have to if you do that.
It comes in handy. It'll come in handy sometimes.
Somebody's going to do it. Somebody's going to wipe somebody and win the game because of it. Or damage them so hard that they're going to win the game. But like I said, I would say the worst thing that could happen is you just don't hardly do anything. Mm-hmm. The second thing is you do something, but the other guy's still pretty healthy. Like you accomplish everything you want to do, but the other guy's got enough stuff that he can fire back, and he gets to fire back twice on you.
Yeah.
So that's
yeah. I only placed, I think I placed 3 things with it, and a majority of the stuff that I placed was like stuff that didn't have movement abilities, right?
Yeah.
So like those Jean Greys can't move and do anything, so I just placed them up there. Well, now they can kind of have range for prob and stuff. They weren't going to do anything anyway, so now they're just placed there for prob and stuff. So that worked out pretty good. I honestly like him better than the super rare, but
look at the chase. I'm going to tell you my problem with the chase.
He is right here, and I read the chase days ago, and I don't remember.
Yeah, bring him up. Is that him? No, that's him. There we go.
It won't load.
All right. Here's my problems with him. Okay. First of all, there's things I do like about him. His force blast is pretty good. That's a trait that he sees that he can attack adjacent to characters. That's good. He makes an attack after resolutions. He may knock himself back 2 squares in any direction. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. When Cyclops hits and there's a 5 in it, if the result is finalized attack roll, so he can't be probbed. I like the deal where he goes to a stop click. That actually happened in the match. He got hit, and I knew he actually hit me, but I only had one figure within 5 range of him. But the other guy had his whole team within 5. Everything went flying. So that was kind of cool. The reviews from my locals about it have been very, very. Yeah, I think the set's good.
Yeah, I like the set.
Yeah, we're not.
What we've played with it and stuff, I really like the set.
Except for Cyclops, it's awesome. No, that's pretty much what we're saying. But then
I honestly, that Cyclops that we were talking about, the super rare, I was just saying he's lukewarm. I don't think he's like awful.
I like the prob, but the damage, he's only.
He's 3 damage.
Yeah, I mean, if that would at least been a 4 there.
This knockback thing is really interesting.
Yeah, it is.
When he makes an attack after resolutions, he doesn't have to hit.
Yeah,
he just gets to move after that.
Sidestep up, sidestep back.
Can be
basically what's happening.
Yeah, and so the other thing too that would be cool here is if you're. I guess that doesn't really work. I mean, I guess if you don't have toughness for some reason, like somebody's outwitted it or something, I guess you could outwit it on yourself with one of your teammates. I'm thinking like he somehow steps into his own wall. You know what I mean? Like knocks himself into a wall.
Well,
and
that's the other thing.
He
needs ESD or something. I mean, it's just if you're not going to give him really any damage reducers, why don't you at least give him ESD? Now, see, it would
even be a cool ability also.
See, this would have been cool too. All right, so he's got combat reflexes, right? And he can fire adjacent to you. So if you could made it where he could just walk up to you and he's adjacent to you and he's got that high defense and he's still able to do his stuff.
Yeah, the leap climb from click 4 to 7 honestly just like is so bad. I don't like it's just not good.
Well, I don't like leap climb much myself anyway. They need to do something.
He's got only sidestep on the top dial.
Yeah.
Like for a chase, for him to be 70 points for what he is just kind of egregious. I don't understand it. It's just nobody's gonna play him. I don't think.
Well,
They're going to be really
You'll
weird.
play him if you pull him in a seal, but I mean, I don't think you're going to build with him.
Yeah. I mean, that's the only time I think he's going to get played is in there.
This is right up Wes's alley anyway. He's a big X man. You know, he's over there talking.
If he was if he was a little bit better, like maybe he had running shot and then went to sidestep instead of that, or just a little different. I think this ability up here by a really strong player like Wes or like you or like Daniel Powell or somebody could make this ability really cool. And like this movement ability down here, like he could have been really cool. The problem is his dial, I just don't think is strong enough to support those abilities.
Well, again, you could put stuff on him to make him better. I mean, obviously, first thing I always think about in everything is Destroyer, but again, it's...
The problem with that, though, is that like you're using your equipment to make him stronger, but you could have just put something else for 70 points that's stronger and made them stronger with an equipment.
If that's the other thing. Like if he had combat
5 ranges.
So this would have been fun, you know, if he started with combat reflexes, or if he had it traded or something. You TK up and sidestep or whatever to within 2 of somebody, and you hit them, and then you knock yourself back to them where you're next to them, and you got that combat reflexes there.
I really like this knockback ability.
Yeah.
I think it's really awesome, and I wish that this character, his sculpt is really cool. I like his sculpt a lot.
Well, this other thing that definitely the good guy was pretty good too, because he was using it to move somebody. He was moving Jean Grey up.
Mm-hmm. And with Destroyer armor, you're gonna get this even more because you're gonna hit willpower more, and then you're gonna be able to move people more. I like this a lot. I just don't see it being played in any constructed at all. His dial.
The other figure that was being played on there, which we can look at, I think maybe next is a good one, because he was interesting too. The guy was playing with Professor X. Chris had Professor X.
Yeah, we talked about him last week, and I really, really like the Professor X for a support piece. I think he's really cool.
Well, the mind control is pretty good. He wasn't using him to the best of his ability.
It was his first day playing.
Yeah, I know, but I mean, I think I would give him options. That I would tell him you could do this or that, and he didn't always pick the best thing. I don't mind saying this is probably your best move, but I don't want to say do this. When somebody say, well, you can mind control from there, and this happens. Your outwit hits everybody, or you can be TK'd over to here, and he should have never done the TK, because what he ended up doing, he took a Magneto, which was his heavy hitter, and used him for TK, and just to mind control with Professor X. I would have done both. The thing I like about him the most is it's the funnest thing. Let's say it's the best thing. The funnest thing is if somebody within range attacks, and you can try to beat their dice roll, and then there's nothing. That I think that's fun. That's a fun power.
Yeah. And it's 100% carry within range. Roll 2d6. Yeah. So I mean, this is just a secondary type of like prob ability, kind of.
It's kind of like the
for 50 points, I really like him a lot. The 19 defend is going to help you. The outwit through everything for 6 is going to help you. The incapacitate, because he has 12 attack and 3 lightning bolts, actually might be decent. And I guess I could bring that up when we talk about this Magneto, but. Like, this actually could be okay sometimes.
I think it's really okay, because I mean, you pick something that people can't get to you on, and you have your rest of your force there, and he's mind controlling through everything.
Yeah.
And that's a different kind of. To me, that's in general. I don't like mind control. We've had this discussion. It's not one of my favorite powers.
When you can target 3 things, you have way more options. If it's one, no. I almost never do a single target mind control, just because it's just like, It's just more dice rolls, like you said, and it
You also
tends to not really work.
He's got a decent attack, and you can bump up his range. I mean, if you perplex, say, up to 9, that means he can mind control 9 away, and he's got outwit, so he can outwit that far away. Even if he didn't do any mind control, having the ability to outwit something with that through everything, 9 away is pretty darn good.
The 50 points outwit through everything. The incapacitate will come up every once in a while where you're just like, okay, can't really do much with my attackers this turn, but he's also got 1 token on a lot of his stuff, so let me just completely make those to where they're just useless next turn, potentially.
But if you, all right, so if you had a little bit of shield by him, or you had to bump up his range, or if you had some perplex, whatever, you just kept it at 9.
Yeah.
Every time somebody does this attack on your turn against figures, you get to roll and be it's kind of like it's almost like another prob. It's like you got a 50-50 chance of beating the guy's dice roll most of the time. It's like another prob.
The healing ability is really good if you're on an X-Men theme team.
I like him.
I like him a lot. His sculpt is also really good compared to a lot of the other Professor X's that we've seen.
I've heard no complaints about this set other than us bitching about Cyclops. and
I don't
people
think
not
he's
liking the sculpt
absolutely
so much.
awful. I mean, this one's gonna be used in sealed, the super rare.
Yeah,
and he's gonna do good in sealed. I just don't think it's like amazing for a super rare.
Well, it's like anything else. It's what do you have with him? I mean, if you had your TK if you have TK with him, I think he could be useful.
Yeah. I played with the super rare Cable, not the Prime, just the normal one, and he did really well. Also.
I was in that game with you.
Yeah, he did pretty well. Being one of the only things in the set that has Invincible really helps him in sealed type environments.
I killed that Cable. I remember now. Yeah, I killed that Cable.
The healing 1-click thing didn't come up in our game, I don't think, but that is good. This did. The Pulse Wave.
Oh, yeah,
that deals 2 damage to robots or sentinels.
Yeah.
That is very, very good. He running shot Pulse Wave and did probably like 15 damage throughout the game with Pulse Wave.
Well, there's something
killed
else.
Multiple things.
There's something else that's supposed to be coming that I think was already supposed to be out, but we're supposed to have, and I've got it on order, and I know it's got to be played with this set, but there's an OP storyline event coming out that's got Sentinels in it. So
that'll be really good against that.
Yeah, I'm assuming that the X-Men set is supposed to play with that or something. I don't know, but I haven't even seen the Prime. Let's look at the Prime. Is he any good? Looks cool.
Yeah, 60 points. He's not got any team
Running
abilities.
shot is free.
Yeah, running shot is free, but only if a friendly character is named Mr. Sinister or an opposing character has the X-Men keyword. You're playing in sealed,
that's great.
If you're playing in constructed, you'll still have it. I mean, every once in a while. I mean, there's a good amount of. When you talk about how many other super rares and chases in this that are actually usable, like you're probably going to see this an okay amount come up. And even if you don't, you have Mr. Sinister on your team. You don't have to worry about it.
Well, see, what I'm seeing is that. So if you do the free running shot. But the attack is not free. Am I right? Do you get to do a running shot and attack for free?
What do you mean?
It just says running shot as free. So running shot.
Yeah, like a running shot. Like you use running shot. In running shot, you make an attack. You can do the attacks free.
So you basically get 2 attacks.
Yeah.
You're going to be able to do a running shot and attack, and then you're going to get to do the second attack. Mm-hmm. That's pretty good. Especially with that damage, psychic, that's good.
Force Blast. When Cable uses it, he also knocks back all opposing characters adjacent to the original target. That's really good. When a character knocked back by Cable would take knockback damage, they take 3 knockback damage instead. That is really good. So, and I didn't realize this.
Force Blast is optional though, right?
The knockback from Force Blast, you get to choose the knockback, but Force Blast is an action. So you'd have to do Force Blast, you'd have to make the Force Blast.
So that's not, that he doesn't get that when he makes his attack.
He would, yes, he can use knockback on all of his attacks because
Okay,
he has Force Blast.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So, but it's an optional thing.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying, if he's got, say you attack everybody and then you do a running shot.
Or, well, no, I don't think it would be optional because he has knockback. I think he just deals knockback.
I don't know. Usually when that would like that. I'm asking that question because if you did a running shot and hit everybody and they took knockback, then you might not be able to hit them again on the second attack because they got away from you.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So kind of what I'm realizing now is I thought this ability was a lot better. If he doesn't have running shot as free from his trait, that is his movement ability.
Yeah.
So he has no running shot, no sidestep, nothing, and he has 4 range. That really is not great.
In a sealed, I don't think you got to worry about that. I think this is great in a sealed.
I actually thought he was really good for constructed until I just noticed that.
Yeah, constructed no, because he
that's honestly kind of sad.
unless somebody builds
really
a target, a team you can target, you could get screwed.
Yeah,
And that's 60 points.
I mean, his damage ability is awesome.
Yeah, I like that.
They can't use Mastermind, Shape Change, or Super Senses. It's crazy.
Now, if
you can give him running shot or hypersonic speed or something.
If you're playing Joaquin, no matter no matter whether it's team, that you want that guy on your team.
For anybody that doesn't know, Joaquin plays Spider-Man like every game.
Yeah, he just bunches of Spider-Man.
We haven't talked about Marvel Girl.
No.
She's 60 points. X-Men team ability, Phoenix Force, X-Men, Cosmic, Ruler keywords. She's got Mind Control as a trait. Also has on that trait, free, place a standard terrain marker within range and line of fire into another square within range and line of fire. Pretty cool, being able to move any terrain.
Wait a minute. Free, place a standard terrain marker within range and line of fire into another square within range and line of fire.
Pretty much make a TK on a piece of terrain as free. But it could move significantly. If it's 5 squares this way, she could send it to all the way over there, like 10 squares. She has attack ability from click 1 to 3.
No. This is what. All right, so look. She could move. All right, so she moves terrain, okay, for free. Mm-hmm. And then she chooses a terrain marker within range and line of fire. Marvel Girl can use Quake as free, as if she occupied. So she gets.
That's on her attack ability.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying that she can free move. She's got a free attack in there. She's got a free Quake. She can TK.
The Quake is a range action.
Yeah, I know. That's range. Look, it says, place a standard terrain marker within range and line of fire. So you move you move that. Then it says choose a terrain marker, which you just moved.
But that's in the range terrain action. So she actually has to do this range terrain action to be able to use the Quake as free. So she takes a range terrain or a range action.
So she TKs the object over there,
and then
she quakes.
That's the free thing, and then when she does the range, choose a terrain marker within range and line of fire. She uses Quake. So yeah, she could move it for free, but then she has to take a range action to use Quake as free
That could be good.
I like it. I think it's pretty cool. This could be usable.
Hey Nicole.
Hey Nicole. She's got a defensive power, special power from her whole dial. It's barrier, super senses. It's already good. It's got opposing characters adjacent to terrain generated or placed by Marvel Girl since the beginning of your last turn must roll breakaway as if they were adjacent to her. That's pretty good for tying stuff up, especially if you have a big piece of terrain that can like tie their whole team down.
Yeah. Well, I mean, even a small piece, depending on the way the team is positioned, but I mean, that aggravate the hell out of somebody. Mm-hmm.
So for 60 points, I don't think she's like bad. I think she's a pretty good character for sealed. For constructed,
I could see somebody.
She might be able to be played in constructed.
I think possibly. I think
the movement of terrain. You have to
just plan a team that works, that syncs well with her. But yeah,
the movement of terrain is pretty cool. I can see a lot of things possibly happening with her. We haven't talked about this one, and Hey, Mark.
Hey, how you doing, Mark?
I'm really interested to see your opinion on this because I think this is a crazy sideline figure that everybody's going to play.
All right, let me read it. Or you read it. Oh, it's Mojo verse.
Yeah. So Abscissa, the super rare. She's got the team player, team ability, Mojo verse, future, and robot. She's 50 points. I don't think you'll ever play her except on your
Let me jump in real quick, guys. If there's something you want us to talk about, rather than us just picking stuff, just name a figure that you would like, that you think is interesting, or one that you hate. It doesn't matter. Out of X-Men, just type it up, and we will talk about it. All right, go ahead.
All right. So she's got 2 traits. First trait, sideline active. At the beginning of the game, add an extra life token to your sideline. That's just always going to happen if she's on your sideline because of sideline active. Second trait, sideline active. When a friendly character with the X-Men keyword would be KO'd, you may remove any 1 extra life token from your sideline. If you do, instead turn that character to its last non-KO click, so they just don't die. And after resolutions, generate Abscissa on click 5 from your sideline, if able, adjacent to that character.
Okay.
So she just gets rid of somebody dying, and then she comes in.
Right.
This is also a May action. So
Okay.
you wait until it's their last attack. If they have to KO something for this to come up, but if on their last attack they KO something, they just don't, and you generate her, I mean, that's just good. Even if you just... The only downside to this is that if she comes on the map, on click 5, her last click, she could be killed for 50 points. But, like, in a lot of games, like, if you're tied really late in the game, it might be their last turn.
Yeah.
And then they kill something and you say, no, I'm good. You're just not going to get those points. I think she's really good for X-Men teams.
I think that she would be fun in a sealed. I don't know that I'd ever use her in constructed. I just don't. I think it's too much. That's because you put her on the sideline, so you don't have any points dedicated to her. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, like, you're losing a sideline spot for potentially just saving something every game.
Yeah,
and
I
even
think
if
she's good for that.
Even if you save something and they have to make another attack against it, I mean, it's making them waste another attack.
No, like you said, if you're at the end of the game, it could be the difference between winning or losing.
I think she's a really good sideline figure. For playing her, I don't think she's that great.
No.
She's got a attack ability that's Giant Reach 3, Blades, Claws, Fangs, but may use it when targeting multiple characters and rolls a separate d6 for each hit character. That's a good ability, but the problem is she's not really... I mean, I guess she could hypersonic. She might be okay. I mean, hypersonicking... I guess she gets this, right? She gets sideline active if she's on your main. So, I mean, this is still not, like, awful, right? I mean, she might be played. I don't think she will be.
I think she's all right.
We haven't talked about Storm. I don't like her just looking at her dial. She's only got stealth on her dial. She's 65 points.
Well, she's hiding in the wind, man.
Force Blast and Sidestep. So she does have Sidestep, her whole dial. If Storm occupies outdoor terrain, modify her combat values +1, and she can use Giant Reach 3 and Quake.
Well, that's pretty good. Yeah, if she's outdoor terrain, that's not bad.
She's got Energy Shield Deflection
everything.
and Willpower on her special defensive power from 1 to 5, clicks 1 to 5. And then opposing characters within 6 squares have range. So that's actually really good.
What people forget about when they say modify, they always forget the modification that's on the dial. Like now you have 7 range, now you have 11 movement. Now, but they forget about the stuff that they don't click.
Yeah.
But I mean, taking her to a 12 attack, 4 damage, and 7 range is pretty good.
Yeah. Her only downside is that she doesn't have like running shot or something, but she does have sidestep. She's also mystical, ruler, deity, X-Men, and Morlock. She's got good keywords. She's not bad.
She's not bad. She's playable, but 65 points is a lot. Yeah.
The like no super senses, no reducers for like her whole top dial is kind of
But
bad.
you're like me, man. You hate figures that don't have a move and attack ability.
Yeah, I really don't like when you have to go out of your way to try to give something move and attack. And now that the motorcycle's not in modern. This isn't going to affect silver because you could put the motorcycle on it, but like, how do you give her a running shot?
GA with TK.
Yeah, you're just going to have to TK her, I think.
Yeah,
I don't think anything gives running shot.
But that, which is good, but it's just
unless
sad.
Animal Man does. I don't know if Animal Man has running shot on his dial. I don't remember.
Don't know.
I don't remember. I don't think she's bad. I think in a sealed you're probably going to play her almost always. We'll go to Rogue. I like her a lot. So I actually talked to... Hey,
DBZ.
I talked to Aaron and Anthony Barnstable because Anthony Barnstable brought up something last week. And this character I think is really good. This is the non-prime super rare Rogue, not the prime.
This is the one about the different attacks that you're telling me about or whatever.
So she's either 125 or 75 points. I guess you could play her at either.
I'm going to get something to drink.
You're going to be playing her as probably your main attacker.
You want some?
No, that's okay. So she's got Brotherhood of Mutants and X-Men keywords. So not the greatest keywords, but for this set, you have decent keywords. Team player, team ability. She's got a trait. She's got 2 traits. Her first trait: once per turn, when Rogue knocks back an opposing character. After resolutions, she may make a close attack targeting all opposing characters adjacent to a character she knocked back, regardless of adjacency to her. So she's just making a close attack. She's making a close attack with close combat expert against people she's not adjacent to when she knocks somebody back into them. If a friendly character with X-Men keyword is in your KO area, Rogue can use Battle Fury and Hypersonic Speed. That is pretty good. Later on down the game, that's going to help. Hypersonic's probably going to help you. If any of those characters are named Gambit or Magneto, also modify Rogue's combat values +1. That's kind of just an upside for later down the game if something dies. It's going to be situational. She has Destroy blocking while moving. She's got Flight. Her attack ability, which she has her whole dial, Super Strength. Rogue can knock back larger characters, so that's important for her knockback ability. She's pretty much just always knocking things back when she hits them because she can knock back large characters. So what I talked to Aaron about was that
over there too.
Chase Madeline Pryor. We will go to that right after this road.
Oh, that is Chad. I didn't see it. I see his picture.
So apparently, and I didn't know this, I talked to Aaron Morgan about it last week. If you are making a attack that's targeting multiple characters that is not using your lightning bolts for targeting, so that's this, where you're making a close attack targeting all opposing characters adjacent to a character she knocked back. Apparently, you do your full damage to everything you hit.
Which would be 5.
So she is possibly going to punch somebody, do 5 damage to them, knock them back, and in your best case scenario, you could have 7 people adjacent to them. So you could potentially just be doing these massive amounts of damage with her. Obviously, that's situational, but that's pretty good. And I mean, in silver, you've got the shock gauntlets and the Mandarin rings for knockback, where you just, it's when she knocks somebody back, not if she uses an attack to do so. So if you can freely knock somebody back into a few other characters and make an attack targeting a bunch of stuff that you're doing 5 damage, that's pretty good.
Did you say you attack one at a time, or you attack them all at once?
I think the second one is going to be one attack, and it's going to hit whatever it hits.
And that would be probable also.
Yeah.
That's very interesting.
Yeah.
I feel like over the last 15, 20, I go all the way back, the first good rogue I remember playing with was the one where she moved adjacent to you. I want to say it's out of size X-Men. She moved adjacent to you, and then she got all your powers, which is, what Rogue does. So if you had impervious and she charged you, now she's got impervious and all that.
Yeah.
I feel like Rogue has been on the cusp of being like the meta piece always. The last rogue that wasn't the rogue that we got out of
Yeah, there was a Prime Rogue out of Deadpool that was pretty good.
Really, really, really good. And this one is, I feel like it's the same thing. It's might be.
It's possible, like somebody's going to come up with a team that it's completely possible that this rogue is going to be really good.
Click it one more time.
It also could not be very good. I think in sealed, this thing is ridiculously crazy. You could literally nuke teams with this in one turn.
You can run more than one.
Yes. For 75 points, you're going to, even 125, I mean, you're going to be able to put multiple of these on your team.
Yeah.
And it is completely possible that in one turn you go across the map and just do an ungodly amount of damage to a bunch of different stuff. She's really cool. Rogue's always been one of my favorite X-Men, and I really like that she's really good.
Anybody that's got a team, and most teams in preparing to attack, for the next turn, like you have your first turn, second turn, everybody's in a line, and then you move it, like you're player one. Okay, you're player one. Player two now can attack you, but most of the time he's going to just huddle his team together to get prepared to be able to attack on turn 3. And when they huddle together, there she comes.
Yeah. So Chad's asking, do bystanders count towards the KO abilities that some figures have?
Yeah, they would count.
Yes, they do. So yeah, I like this rogue. We're going to go to Madeline Pryor.
Yeah.
So chase Madeline Pryor. Her dial looks really good, just glancing at it. She's 100 points.
That's the biggest pointed figure we've looked at in the
except the rogue.
Yeah.
But 100 points still isn't crazy. She's got Mystical and Ruler and Monster, X-Men, and Marauders keywords. Those are some of the best keywords. Mystical and Ruler are really good keywords.
Mystical, in my opinion, is, since we've been playing HeroClix, is the best keyword.
Yeah. Ruler, one of the, probably in the top 5, another really good keyword. X-Men is possibly going to be really good now.
In this set, for sure.
Monster has always been kind of like there, but not there. It's on the cusp usually.
Until Khan came along. Then it was
she has Cosmic Energy and Mystics team abilities. Probably the best team abilities you can have, debatably.
And she's got Mastermind, so she gets some stuff she can Mastermind too.
Yeah. So she's going to, at the beginning of the game, there's a trait, at the beginning of the game, generate 4 Phantasm bystanders. That is a lot into your starting area. Yeah. 4 of them is a lot. Friendly bystanders within range can use Madeline Pryor's displayed damage power. She has prob. So yeah, I have looked at her actually. That is really crazy.
That is crazy.
Put one character on your team and you have 5 probs now.
5 probs.
She also has flying, so she's probably carrying one of those at all times. So to hurt her, you either have to outrange her and her bystanders, or you have to get through 2 probs to be able to hit her with a 19 defense, and then she masterminds to that, and then you have to hit her again. So then she has a second trait. Energy shield deflection. So if you outrange her, she's got 21 defense, unless you outwit it or something, which probably can't because power cosmic. Yep. She also has shape change. Another really good ability. Mind control is free.
Oh my
but only
goodness.
if a friendly character used shape change and succeeded since your last turn. She has shape change.
So she succeeds.
Her phantasms have shape change.
Yeah.
So
she's fun.
She's, I think, going to be really good.
Play with.
When you look at her
so
dial, also, the running shot pulse wave, that's just like a really good combo that a lot of people talk about. As you go down her dial, she doesn't really fall off because the damage ability those phantasms are getting is either prob from clicks 1 to 3, perplex click 4 and 5, or outwit click 6 and 7. That's
what you want.
4 phantasms are possibly going to have those abilities, and that's just, they're all 3 of those abilities are really good.
And the thing is, if you're like me, the thing that we hate to do is to waste an attack on a bystander. Mm-hmm. And you have to attack those bystanders.
Yeah. I mean, she's going to be carrying one literally at all times.
Yeah,
because then she just masterminds to it.
Yeah, she should.
So
you hate Well, I mean, there's a way around that. You target both of them. I mean, but then she can't
Yeah.
mastermind. But still,
The only other
ridiculous.
thing, maybe she doesn't carry one of those. Maybe she just carries Emma Frost Prime and just puts it onto her so that she can just diamond token it off. I don't know.
That would be a hell of a pull to pull her and Emma Frost in a sealed, wouldn't it?
Yeah, I don't think that might not even be killable. So I'm on Magneto Chase.
And you keep saying 4 props. It's really 5 props out there because she's got props too. That's, and good God, now you put.
They're only range 4, so it's not like crazy, but also like we always say, like you just put something to make her range go up. Like you just make her range go up somehow.
Well, 4's a
shield
new 6.
I mean, yeah.
Six
You play on maps that are enclosed. If you win map roll, you go enclosed so that they can't.
Were they
attack you
tiny?
from far. Phantasms, no.
We'll see. I mean,
They do still have flying though, and they've got charge. So that's, I mean, the flying they're going to carry.
they
each
actually
other
can hit somebody. But my point, what I was looking at is they can actually, they're fodder. You can put them in the way just to block somebody from hitting her because they're normal size.
Yeah. All right, so we are going to the Chase Magneto.
Yay,
He's the
Magneto.
next Chase. He has 250 points. That is the most we've looked at so far, but there's a good reason.
Well, I think this has got to represent. You haven't seen it yet, right? You're still trying to get there, but there's a part in the story where I'm pretty sure that this is representing that Magneto at that moment.
Okay, so he has Brotherhood of Mutants team ability, X-Men team ability. He's got Brotherhood of Mutants, X-Men, Celebrity, Politician, and Ruler keywords. Ruler, really good there. X-Men for this set.
Characters not named Magneto with 1 or more action tokens can't be given cost action.
So the 250 points, that is like, that ability is really crazy. And so earlier when I was talking about that Professor X having the triple in cap, I thought it would be really funny to make a team of Magneto and maybe something, a Spider-Man or something. Professor X works here.
You're basically attacking every other turn unless you're very fortunate to roll willpower or something. Man.
And so
that's going to piss some people off.
Yeah, I was thinking it'd be really mean / funny to have like triple in cap on your other character or something, and you put tokens on their team so they can't do anything. Kind of sucks because then you're kind of, if they just don't roll willpower, they're just not playing the game, so it's kind of crap. But I just thought
he can in-cap himself. I mean, he in-caps the other team, and they can't do nothing.
He's got another trait. He's got Force Blast on that first trait, by the way, also. He's got another trait, Incapacitate and Willpower. That's good. Free action. If Magneto has no action tokens, make an attack with an additional lightning bolt for each debris marker within range.
So there you go. You do your free attack and hit them.
Yeah.
Then
the free attack.
Then you do your end cap and hit them again, and then they can't do nothing next turn, and then you do the same thing.
Yeah. Against other tent poles, he's going to be really hard to beat. Against other like one-man army teams.
He's got a 13 attack.
It's going to be very, very difficult to beat this Magneto.
And he shoots through blocking. He shoots through figures.
He runs through blocking.
Runs through blocking. And what's the bullseye in the middle? What's that? Oh, that's just saying there.
That's his targeting. So he targets through characters and blocking. Destroys blocking. He runs through blocking.
I mean, good job.
Got flying, obviously, Magneto. He's got 2 stop clicks on click 5 and click 10. On his stop clicks, he has energy shield deflection and invincible. And when this click is revealed, after resolutions, give an opposing character an action token. Then deal that character 1 penetrating damage for each action token on them. So that's pretty cool. The other cool thing about this is you notice it's not the first time that this is revealed. That happens every time. So if you have somebody healing him or some way for him to heal a click at some point, i.e. like the herb or something.
It is time.
It's possible he's just going to be giving out a crap ton of that damage.
How much is a crap ton?
I don't know.
Is it more than a half half ton.
I guess.
All right, let's.
I guess that's the last figure.
Yeah, that's the last figure.
Go to
It's time. I wouldn't even notice
auction.
if I saw the thing go cha-ching over there.
Just let me keep that up and this up. That's good.
Oh, I need to add in figures. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna be. We have an empty bucket tonight for figures, so I'm gonna add in stuff.
So here is the alternate card. We are not on legacy cards anymore. X-Men's got alternate cards.
Yeah, I would like everybody's opinion about the alternate cards. If you guys are listening, tell me if you like the alternate cards versus legacy cards, or whatever. Just do you like them? Are they okay? But would you rather have legacy cards, alternate cards? Would you rather have legacy and alternate cards? Anyway, I mean, isn't an alternate card basically just what we were getting before? I mean, with all the figures when we had the team up.
Team ups.
It's a team up without.
It's like a different team up. It's a team up that doesn't have to be on a team.
Yeah, it's a team up that doesn't have prerequisites.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so we're adding in. Let's add in the tower, tarot card. Let's add in. I'm going to add in a little booster from the Incredible Hulk. We're going to put in Ajax from Deadpool in the X-Force, super rare.
Legacy cards are not gone. They're still legal. This set specifically just does not have legacy cards associated with it.
Yeah, it's just this set. I mean, it's not. They're not going to quit making them. They just decided, for whatever reason. A lot of people have been saying that the reason was because of Disney, and that Disney didn't want them. But I don't know that to be true. So we're going to add in the chameleon. You ever looked at this before? So this is Patrick. He won World Championship. He designed that.
Oh, yeah, I've seen
That's
that.
his face.
Yeah.
That's him in the mirror. All right, so we're adding in the chameleon. Here's an oldie but goodie. And I was thinking about this because we have two things that's supposed to be coming up. One is the OP with Sentinels that I'm wondering when it's coming up. And there was also supposed to be another Galactus coming up. I don't know if you saw that there's a Venom Galactus coming out next year.
No.
And there's going to be a storyline event with it. So the previous storyline event, I don't think you were playing back then. It was back when Avengers was out, and we had the shiny Galactus, the one that's over in the shop right now that I pulled out. That was the prize for winning that event, and it was like 4 weeks of playing, and this is what you won at each event. This was one of the figures. And that Stardust, they were all heralds of Galactus. And this actually was a meta piece back in the day. I saw a team run this and finish second at Worlds. Then it was run by the German champion. Back when they used to have all the national champions come to Worlds. So the German champion ran this, lost in the finals with it. And let's add in a Thane. That's from Guardians of the Galaxy. And we'll do one more. No, yeah, let's do this one. This is an interesting piece too. So we're going to add in Jarvis, but this Jarvis is from Secret Invasion, and he's a Skrull. All right. Now get us started. That's some pretty good stuff. All right, guys, we need to name a figure.
Got you right there.
All right, well, there we go.
Double super rare rogues.
Nicole is back. Now we don't have to worry about stuff anymore. So we talked up the senior rogue so much that they want us to pull it, I guess. If I pull it, I'm keeping it. Just telling you. Nah. I'll see plenty. All right, so here we go. Rogue super rare is our bounty figure, and this is the first one we're opening up. This looks very much like what was on the Battle Royal the other day. I guarantee you that
That's the same pack.
That's the same pack. So I can tell you that you played that, Joaquin played that, and I played that. Is that the Captain America that I played? Yeah. That Captain is pretty good.
You also played Leech.
All right, so we got, All right, so we got our first super rare, we got Cable, which we talked about. We both think is a good figure. We got Dino Man, uncommon. We got a Leech, common. This is an exact booster.
That Leech Common, crazy for constructed. Absolute just nonsense in BRs and stuff. Just not good. Just not good.
Sentinel Technician and then Captain America. I actually did something wrong that we didn't catch later in the game. I had used I chose Captain America. Had chosen
He chose X-Men for his Avengers, which he was next to Leech most of the game, so he lost his team ability.
Yeah, so if he's next to Leech, Leech doesn't just affect opponent's characters, it affects your own characters. So I'm getting the buff on my attack because I chose X-Men with Captain America, and I had Leech within 4 squares. If he's within 4, he kills team abilities. And neither one of us thought about it. He picked up and read the card about, I don't know, halfway through the game.
Yeah, it was like halfway through.
Like, whoops. But,
all right, we're on booster number 2. You got a common Friend of Humanity. You got a common Jean Grey. You got a common Cyclops. You got an uncommon Morph, who did pretty well.
Yeah, I like Morph.
And he's
got a long dial.
Rare Bastion.
Okay, this is booster number 3. All right, booster number 3 is going to be happy. Don't know who got it.
This is the same brick, I think.
I think it is. No, well, yeah, it had to be because that was All right, so this is all looking very. Yeah, look at that. See, look. Mm-hmm. Remember I told you?
Yeah.
So this is all very familiar because we played the Battle Royal, and this stuff is it's like deja vu to us right now. We've only opened up one brick to play a Battle Royal with on Wednesday night, and all the same stuff is coming right back at us.
Yeah.
All right, so I've got a Magneto common, I've got a Beast common, I've got a Madeline Pryor uncommon, I've got a Magneto uncommon, and I've got the first chase. We've got a Cyclops. That's our first pull on Cyclops. First chase pull.
All right.
So congrats, whoever got that.
Booster number 4. You got a common Gambit. You got a common Friend of Humanity. Common Beast. You got a uncommon Bolivar Trask, the A version. Then you've got a rare Nightcrawler, who was pretty good. We played against.
How is that Gambit? Gambits are usually pretty good too.
Yeah, so this Gambit did pretty okay. It was the game that I had the ridiculous team, so it kind of got just outshined because it got killed every turn. But
yeah, this looks familiar too.
Yeah, all that stuff is from our game too.
All right, so to me, my X-Men, I got that guy. So this is number 5. Am I right with that? Are we on 5?
Yes.
Yeah, 5. I've got a Cyclops, super rare. Hence why I was saying to me, my X-Men. We got a Magneto uncommon. We've got a Jean Grey. There's going to be a lot of, if you're playing in a sealed event, you probably have a lot of Magnetos running around. We got a common Jean Grey. We got a Gambit playing basketball, common. And we got a Dino Man, uncommon. Dino Man's not terrible.
There's one that's way better than the other. Don't remember which one it is, but there's one that's like significantly better than the other two. We're on booster number 6. Whoever got booster number 6 is going to be very happy. You got a really good figure in here. You got a common Rogue. You got a common Wolverine. You got a uncommon Friend of Humanity, an uncommon Prime Sentinel, and then you've got the Rogue Super Rare Prime.
Oh, please give me that booster right there. Give me that.
Really good.
Well, see, did we pull a Prime? We did? Okay. Please give me that booster and seal. Please give me that booster.
She is really cool. I read her the other day, and Jonathan got her.
But that's more than just, that's good figures. I mean, you get the regular Rogue too.
Yeah.
That's really good. All right, so I'm on booster 7. I've got this is a good brick. I mean, we did pull a good brick the other day. We got a common Magneto, a common Jean Grey, a common Jubilee. I've got an uncommon Wolverine, and I've got a prime, rare prime Bishop, who we both agree is pretty good too.
All right, we are booster number 8. You've got a common Rogue. You've got a common Prime Sentinel. You've got a common Leech. An uncommon Prime Sentinel. And you've got a rare Executioner.
Yeah, I remember this booster was on the other table when we were playing the first game.
Yeah.
It's funny. All right, I've got booster number 9, I think. Yeah, 9. I've got a common Dr. Valerie Cooper. I've got a common Gambit. I've got a rare Phoenix, who is decent but very short dialed.
Yeah.
And then I've got a Madeline Pryor, uncommon, and I've got a Prime Sentinel. That's funny.
All right, we are on booster number 10. You've got a common Gambit, the 005. The other one was the basketball Gambit that we got earlier. This is the one in the suit. I forgot there was two common Gambits, I think. It's not A and B. They're both 2 different numbers, I think. You got a Beast common. You've got a Magneto common, 001. You got a Morph uncommon, and then you've got a Callisto rare.
Okay, so I've got my last booster at 11 from the first brick, and this is the first one-shot that I've seen from the set. So I've got a Sinister Science one-shot. Effect: when a friendly character with a scientist keyword KOs an opposing character, you may choose a standard power on the opposing character's card. This game, that friendly character can use the chosen power, which isn't bad.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's very situational. It's hard to spend points. I mean, hardly anybody's going to spend that to play that. If you have 10 points left over, you might choose that, but you're not usually going to do that.
I've seen all of the one-shots, and I think there's one that is good out of all of them. I think there's one.
So I got a Nightcrawler rare. I've got a Friend of Humanity uncommon. I've got a Gambit with the basketball common. And I've got a Jubilee common, and I've got a Cyclops common.
So this actually is a different brick, but slightly.
Slightly?
We didn't get...
No.
So it was like somehow one pack different, because all of the other stuff was the exact same. So we're on boost number 12. Boost number 12, you got a common Dr. Valerie Cooper, a common Sentinel Technician, an uncommon Storm, a rare Forge, and then I think this is a really good character, super rare Magneto.
What is he saying? To me, my X-Men.
To me, my X-Men. That Magneto is really good, so congrats.
All right.
He's also the one that makes all of the attacks.
All right, so while Nate is getting the next booster, we didn't win anything as far as the bounty goes. So the bounty stays the same. It's a super rare rogue. I'll add in some more stuff.
There is the alternate card.
Start off with Gertrude Yorks and Old Lace out of Secret World Battle World. I'm going to throw this in here. I believe this was, let's see, nope. Back when we had another event. This was the Starro event years ago, and they gave out these as prizes. They made a boo boo. Instead of it being silver, they made them white. But these were prizes that they gave out, and they also gave out judges' prizes that looked just the same. But then they made them. It would be Arthur Curry would be the name on it. It would be and it would be a different dial. So that's Aquaman with Starro on his face. And then we got a Thorin, uncommon from Deadpool X-Force. Let's go into some Slosh. We'll go into Mordrew. Super rare. Actually, I take that back. There were 2 Mordrews released in that set. One was the giant one, and this was the prize one. This was the LE. The giant was the super rare. Then let's go over here and let's this one. This is a pretty cool figure. Let's do a War Scroll out of Monsters, Mutations in Monsters. And one more, because I saw it and I want to throw it in there. I got an Absorbing Man. This one is from Invincible Iron Man, and this also is the prize figure in limited edition that you could win. They used to put the OP stuff that we've got now that comes in the little boxes that we give out in prizing is different. It's not the OP prizing that we used to get, and that's a good example, used to be a set, it used to be attached to the set, so it would have the actual set on the figure, and it would be part of the collection that you would want to do, which I kind of like that better back in the day. I liked it being part of the set. All right, so here we go, resetting, opening up a new brick. Hopefully this is not this, well, we never opened up the second brick, so we wouldn't know this one.
Yeah, we wouldn't know what this one was.
All right, so I'm going,
Well, but the other one wasn't the exact same.
not
We
true.
did have that one pack that was a little different. But
All right, well, we're going into booster number 13. I already see something that I haven't seen yet.
yeah.
All right, so this is what I've not seen yet. It's a rare Sunspot. Looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I like his sculpt a lot.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool looking.
Yeah. Then I've got a Madeline Pryor, uncommon.
Look at his back.
Yeah,
It's like only on his back. He looks pretty cool.
I like him. I've got a Rogue common. I've got a Gambit common. Then I've got a Jean Grey common, and then I've got a another one shot. This Magneto was right.
I think that was a good one.
At the beginning of your turn, you may choose that friendly character can use the Brotherhood ability this turn. If you do that this turn when characters attack, they treat their finalized attack roll as being one higher for each character in your KO area. Yeah.
Lit for 5 points, I think, later in the
Yeah.
game.
Come into
Being
play.
able to get. All right, so we are on booster. The wrong way. Booster number 14. We've got a common Sentinel Technician, common Cyclops, common Magneto, uncommon Storm, and then rare Bastion.
I also see something new that I haven't seen. All right, so I'm at booster number 15. Yeah, 15. I see a couple things I haven't seen. So we have a Sentinel Technician, common, Jubilee, common, a Dino Man, uncommon, Friend of Humanity, uncommon, and this was the figure that we just looked at and we're talking about that we're like, and Abyss, how do you say it?
I think it's Abscissa.
Abscissa? So Abscissa, super rare. Sounds like something hurting in your mouth.
I think we are on booster number 16. You got a Prime Sentinel common, a Magneto common, you got a Wolverine uncommon, Nightcrawler rare, and then you've got a Marble Girl super rare.
Okay, I'm on to 17. By the way, guys, next week we'll be having 2 auctions. We'll be having one on Wednesday night, which would be our singles auction, and we'll be doing this again on Friday. So be looking for the singles auction on Wednesday. We should have everything going up. All right, so I've got Callisto rare, Dr. Valerie Cooper common, Morph uncommon, Gammon common, and Gammon. I was trying to get through that. Excuse me, guys. I got both Gambit commons. I've got the one in the suit and the one playing basketball.
All right, booster number 18. You've got a Friend of Humanity common, you've got a Beast common, you got a Prime Sentinel uncommon, you got a Bishop rare, and you've got a Storm super rare.
I've got 19. I'm seeing a lot of boosters though that I wouldn't mind. Yeah, that I wouldn't mind at all pulling in a. I mean, this right here, I'd be just fine with. I mean, but there's been other ones that are good. A lot of Magnetos, man. A lot of Magnetos, and all the Magnetos I think are playable.
Yeah.
All right, so and I've got one here. I've got a Magneto common. Now, whoever's got this booster is going to be very happy. I've got a Magneto common, a Storm uncommon, a Wolverine uncommon, and a Jean Grey common. And we do have a chase. It's something we haven't discussed yet, so I don't know if she's good or not.
She is.
But I've got a Jubilee chase.
Yeah. She's really good. I think we talked about her last week.
I don't remember.
She resembles the Harley Quinn from Masters of Time. Yeah. She's not the same figure, but she has a lot of the same play style qualities, I think.
So whoever got that, if you want to shout out and say you got it, woohoo! Good. That was a good one.
We're on booster 20 now. Got a common Dr. Valerie Cooper, common Wolverine, common Leech, uncommon Magneto, and then you've got a rare Wolverine.
I keep seeing rogues pop up, and I keep thinking it's going to be the one that we're looking for, but apparently she's got a variation. She got a chase too? Is there a
rogue?
Yeah.
No, she's got a super rare prime.
Rare, common.
Does she have a rare?
I believe
I
so.
know she has the common.
Well, yeah, yeah, she definitely has a rare. Nope, maybe not. All right, so I got, didn't even pay any attention to that.
Oh, that's a really cool pull too.
Yeah. So I have a Cyclops common. I've got a Captain America rare. I've got a Wolverine uncommon. And then I've got a Rogue common. And then I've got the alternate card, I guess.
No, that's the
this?
B version chase of the common.
Okay, so this is the.
It's like a secondary chase for some reason. They did for the one common.
So this isn't considered a chase?
I think so, yeah. Somebody asked Aaron a few days ago, and he said that you can't play it in pulp, even though because it's got the bronze. So I would say
it's O11B.
Yeah, same color as the chase.
It's the same color as the chase, so it's got, I don't know, but anyway, he looks cool.
Yeah.
So why do you have this one then? Oh, wait a minute, I got two of them. I see.
Yeah.
Okay, well, never mind then. So congrats on that one. The chase that we think's a chase.
We have booster 22. We've got a common Prime Sentinel, a common Jubilee, the B version. You've got a uncommon Boulevard Trask, the B version. You've got a uncommon Morph, and then you've got a super rare Emma Frost, A version, not the Prime.
Okay, now I'm going in. This is my last booster. This is number 23. I've got a Prime Sentinel I'm sorry, blah, 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 blah. I've got a Prime Sentinel common, a Friend of Humanity common, a Boulevard Trask uncommon, Captain America rare. Does it feel weird that Captain America's in this set?
It does. I like his sculpt a lot, though, and I don't think he's a terrible character, so I don't have much.
But he is in X-97.
Yeah, if he's in the show, then
it's
not really like that big.
Oh, and I have a common Gambit. Yeah, he is in the show, but he's not. There's just a part. Okay, you'll see.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil it.
All right, we're on the last booster of the night. Booster number 24. You have got a common Gambit, a common Magneto. The Gambit you've got is the basketball. You got a common Leech. You've got the uncommon Magneto, and then you have the rare Phoenix. That will do it.
That's it, guys. Going through the case for the first time the way we just did, because I haven't cracked anything yet, other than we opened the Battle Royal. I would say this was a good case with a lot of value in it, because one brick had, I guess, a double chase. We had double primes. It was a good case. A lot of value, a lot of good pieces, a lot of playable pieces. I think that if this particular case we would have pulled it with everybody getting, we'd had some good pulls, but I think that there would have been a lot of people in a sealed environment that had good pulls that were playable.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're going to cut it off, and I'm going to go get something to eat and go bug Houston at the house. Maybe not in that order.
All right, we'll see y'all guys next week.